Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. You know, this sunset and scenery really reminds me of the time I was traveling in China. I distinctly remember this bridge and the sun setting right next to the canal, and I really miss the days before COVID when I had a little bit more time on my hands, and I there's a lot more flexibility. I don't have the luxury to do that anymore. Now that I connect really well with all my students. I I used to go to two conferences every year at least, the ICGA, International Computer Gaming Association, as well as the Taiwanese Artificial Intelligence. And I want to go to the Taiwan one this year at least because I'm hoping to pivot my career to Taiwan. I got a long distance relationship going on there. And unfortunately, the two of us not seeing each other is kind of weighing on that. I think I'm just going to have to take a leap of faith. It's not a terrible leap of faith because I do have reasons other than her to be in Taiwan anyhow, right? Okay, but I was thinking about one time I was on my way to Taiwan when I needed to stay overnight in China for one night. And I stayed in a capsule hotel over there. And I took a walk around, and I actually went to a wet market during my. It was in Shanghai, and they eat a lot of crazy animals. That's for sure. I would have had some, but I was talking to one of the vendors there who had like some kind of weird dog liver or something like that, and I asked him if he used MSG in the preparation, and he laughed at me. He asked me where I was from, and when I explained I was from Taiwan, he laughed at me and said, "That's a Taiwanese thing. Our Chinese people would never do that." The way he said it made it sound like he was gonna pull a prank and put MSG in it just to see my reaction to it. So I kind of backed off after that. And then I came home, and a few months later, we all learned about the horrors of wet markets. So that was kind of interesting that I had seen one just a few months earlier. Anyway, a little bit of a moment of sadness here that I haven't been really traveling for a while. I guess I did go to Taiwan for my grandmother's funeral, but that was my only international trip in 5 years. 5 years. I need to be doing that more and networking with people, especially. I hope to go back to Taiwan again this year and maybe take a trip to Poland as well. I had a good time there too. Uh, I got a lot of blessings from Mary Curie. I need to go visit her. Well, not really her grave. Her grave is actually in France, but I like to think of Poland, especially her statue in Warsaw, as her final resting spot. And I get a lot of inspiration every time I visit her. I thought about making some jewelry for her out of a metal that could be used for her favorite invention. I got to think about how to weatherproof it so that I can hang it on her and it will last there forever without getting oxidized or washed away or whatever, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.